Monero is a leading cryptocurrency with a focus on private and censorship-resistant transactions. The openly verifiable nature of most cryptocurrencies allows anybody in the world to track your money. Monero, however, prioritizes privacy by default, so no one can link your financial records to your identity. So in simpler terms, what this is saying is that while most cryptocurrencies let everyone see all the transaction details, Monero is designed to keep everything private by default. That means nobody can trace your transactions back to you. To avoid these dangers, Monero uses powerful cryptographic techniques to create a network that allows parties to interact without revealing the sender, recipient, or transaction amounts. So what this means is that Monero uses some advanced math and cryptography to make sure that when you send or receive money, nobody else can see who you are, who you're sending it to, or how much you're sending. It's all hidden by default. However, a series of mathematical tricks are used to conceal all of the sensitive details and stymie any blockchain tracking. Monero's privacy features allow the network to assess the validity of a transaction and determine whether the sender has enough balance without actually knowing the transaction amount or the account balance. So in simpler terms, what this means is that Monero uses some clever math to hide all the important details, but at the same time, the network can still verify that a transaction is valid and that the person sending the money actually has enough funds, all without revealing any of that sensitive information. One of Monero's crucial defining features is its philosophy of enforced privacy by default. Users are specifically prevented from initializing transactions that are accidentally or intentionally insecure. In other words, Monero is designed so that privacy isn't optional, it's mandatory. This means that users can't accidentally reveal their information, and they can't even choose to make a transaction that doesn't protect their privacy. It's all built into the system to ensure everyone stays secure. The next paragraph states, "This provides Monero users with peace of mind since the network will not accept a revealing transaction. Monero users reap all the benefits of a decentralized, trustless financial system without risking the security and privacy downsides of a transparent blockchain." So, in simple terms, this means that Monero users don't have to worry about accidentally exposing their information. The network simply won't allow it. That way, they get all the advantages of using a decentralized currency without losing any privacy or security. Figure 1.7, next page, shows how Maria pays George for the car using Monero. The process is functionally the same as the cryptocurrency transaction shown in figure 1.5. However, the sensitive information is cryptographically obscured. Information such as account balances and transaction amounts are marked with asterisks in the diagram, since no outside observer can ascertain the values. So basically, what this means is that when you use Monero, the process of sending money is the same as any other cryptocurrency, but all the important details like how much money is being sent or the account balances are hidden. So if someone looks at the transaction, they can't actually see those details. So in the diagram, you have Maria on one side and George on the other side. Maria wants to send Monero to George, and she mentions that she wants to send a certain amount, but the amount is hidden. On George's side, he receives the Monero, but again, no one outside of them can see how much was sent. This diagram is basically showing that all the sensitive information, like the amount and the addresses, are hidden, and only Maria and George know the full details of the transaction. Monero is designed with the following principles in mind: network decentralization. The Monero network and ledger are distributed globally. There is no single server or database that can be maliciously hacked, controlled, or censored. If one government were to shut down Monero nodes in their country or attempt to limit who can send or receive Monero, the effort would be in vain. The rest of the world will maintain the network and continue processing transactions. So, to put that simply, Monero is spread out all over the world. There's no single point that can be attacked or shut down. Even if one country tries to block it, the network will keep running everywhere else. So it's really resilient and can't be easily controlled or stopped. In the case of Monero, its fungibility is a feature of its sophisticated privacy practices. The obfuscated transaction record obscures the history of all Monero. If you let your friend borrow one Monero, they can return any one Monero since they're indistinguishable. So, in simpler terms, fungibility means that each unit of Monero is exactly like every other unit. It's like if you lend someone a dollar, they can pay you back with any dollar, and it doesn't matter which one. This is important because it means that no Monero coin can be tainted or considered different from another, which helps maintain privacy and security. If you have any other questions or if there's anything else you'd like to go over, just let me know.